Hi folks, it's John from lastchanceautorestore.com. I'd like to share with you an update. This is a completed restoration. This is a 1967 Dodge Cornet 4-door sedan. This vehicle has been in the family since it was brand new, and we just completed the full restoration on it. We rebuilt the engine, we freshened up the transmission, upgraded brakes, re-chromed all of the both front and rear bumpers, stripped the paint down to bare metal and started over, and it turned out quite nice. It's just too bad it's an overcast day because we did a really nice blue metallic, and it's a base coat, clear coat finish on it, but unfortunately the weather's been terrible and the overcast, you're not really going to see the metallic in it. So maybe what we'll do is maybe when the customer brings it back in the springtime, we'll get a sunny day and we'll share with you what the paint looks like. So this is all original, and we restored it as original 1967. So we have the correct V8 insignia on the fender. This is a Canadian Coronet. It has the V8 engine, which I'll show you the engine bay. We'll just walk around. It's got really nice lines. In earlier videos we shared with you when we were block sanding all of the different ridges and definitions in the body. And we didn't see a lot of that because there was quite a bit of body filler from previous collisions. And then nice things like the roof has got raised ribs in it, which is part of the overall design of the car. And as you come around, we've got the original Coronet 440 badging, and then along the back, once again, it's all original or all stock tail lights, marker lights, and reverse lights. And then we were able to, this is kind of neat, it's a nice little touch. Our client was able to find the original dealer. They're no longer in business, but we were able to replicate the exact decal dealer sticker, and that's where the car came from. So we installed that decal on the back. It has the single exhaust tip coming out, which is stock and original. And as we come up the sides, we can see these are not the correct hubcaps, so I'm sure we'll get some emails on they're not the right hubcaps, but that's the caps that his dad had on the vehicle, and he insisted on having white wall tires, so we've got really nice all-season radials, white wall tires with hubcaps. Not completely original to this car, but that's what was with the car when his dad had it and drove it. All the trim is quite nice. You can see how nice and straight the body is. Lots and lots of block sanding. It's quite a big car in today's standards, so lots of curves. And I think that the camera person can probably kind of come down the side and just show the body lines, because it comes in, it comes out, it's got a nice groove in it, and then it's concave and it comes back out around the fender. So it's just really nice features, and a lot of people say, why would you restore a four-door? But the lines in this car are really, really nice, and looks quite smart, I think, in my opinion. And then what we'll do is we'll just lift up the hood just to show you. We kept everything authentic underneath. So this is the V8, so it's a little bit smaller than the 318 that everybody is familiar with. It's a Canadian version. It's painted the correct color. The only thing that's different in terms of appearance underneath the hood is we have the electronic ignition on the firewall. You can see that little ignition box there with the plug-in. It just makes it happier and more efficient. We media blasted and powder coated the air cleaner, a medium satin black. I like this kind of detail. We were able to get the original decals, the Mopar decals for the air cleaner, and you'll see here on the rad support our client found for the battery warning and the location that it's supposed to be in. And then we look on the other side, we have the warnings for coolant, and then what to use. There's a date spot and checked by the dealer. So that's a reproduction sticker, very hard to find. This is in the Fahrenheit. And then we just have the cheater cover, as they call it. So we have a normal battery with really strong cranking amps, and then we have just the false cover to give it the appearance of the original battery. And you can see in the detail in terms of the engine. We've got a new fuel filter there on the top. You can see the thermostat housing and the intake and the water pump and surround. Everything was painted separately before it was installed. And then your exhaust manifolds, they were sandblasted, and then they're ceramic coat That's a titanium color, which looks very similar to cast, but it's a ceramic liquid that we do here that we spray on, and it won't discolor, it won't burn off. So this engine's totally broken in. It's got maybe, I don't know, 4 hours worth of driving, and the color hasn't changed at all. Then we've got a rebuilt alternator and new pulley, new belts, and so on. And then we've upgraded the windshield washer. So you can see underneath the hood is just as nice as everywhere else in the vehicle, because when we did it, we sanded it all down, and that's base coat, clear coat also. Same thing in the trunk. So it looks quite nice. It's nice and fresh. It's all original. Looks like a kind of like a time warp from 1967. You don't see these cars very often in this area. So it's a 1967 Dodge Cornet Sedan, and I'm John from lastchanceautorestore.com.